Okay. I'm going to be picking another. Ooh. Distracted. I'm going to be picking another magazine, National Geographic magazine, from this little guy. Last year, I don't remember when, but somebody was giving away a bunch of these. So this was January through June 1978, the National Geographic magazine. So I think I have maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. I was so excited when somebody was giving them away. I'm a part of this Find Nothing group on Facebook, and it's just for the neighborhood, but people give away things all the time. Oh, this one just caught my eye right away. And I really enjoy that because this is where I get all my things from, like a lot of things in my house, but also magazines. So this one is June 1978, volume 153, number 6. Also, I still have this fear that I really want to save these, thinking I might need them for like a rainy day or something, or what if they're gonna be worth something, but then I just kind of have to let all that go and say, you got this. It is like these pictures deserve to be seen. So let's dig in. I'm super warm right now, borderline sweating, because oh my gosh, look at this cute otter. Oh, can you see this otter? Please tell me you can see this otter. Like, what kind of spunky otter is that? That's so sweet. And this one too. But why does that one kind of, no judgment. Anyways, I was just taking up a bunch of groceries that we had delivered, and they didn't bring them up to our floor. Speaking of groceries, speaking of Oreo, hi my love, hi my baby. Are you seeing what Mama's up to? I love you. I love you. What are you doing? Anyways, that's why I'm warm, because I was taking up groceries. Okay. Not Oreo over there being crazy. Alright, what kind of stories, what kind of places are we at today? This seems like it's a big story, lots of pictures. However, Oreo, are you crying? Pennsylvania, Fairland of William Penn. Okay, let's not do that one. Yes, I will tuck you in. How do you want to? It's so warm over here. Lay down. I've definitely babied Oreo too much. Oh my gosh, that is an unpleasant picture of a horse being carried. Okay, I'm not sure. Let's see, keep going. Oh wait, what is this one? No, I don't. I guess my one thing right now is that I don't have any kind of inclination on what I want to design, and I was just hoping that I could open one of these up and kind of start from there. I don't have too much time because I do need to clean the kitchen and start getting dinner ready and all that fun stuff. Ooh, these are cute. Ocean. Oh, I kind of like this ocean seahorse kind of theme going on right now. Dragons of the Deep. Very, very detailed as far as the cutting would be. What I would do. It's really pretty. Okay, what is this one? The Proud Amarians. Da, 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 da. Is it not good that I don't want to use this magazine? I think the goal is just to kind of find the magazine and then picture and take whatever one kind of reaches out at me, but I'm gonna make my own rules today. I'm gonna put this one back and just say, let's try again. Let's try again. Uh-oh, it's telling me. Okay, there you go. Let's see. Ooh! Spain, Chicago, termites, fish, Arkansas Eagles. They have all of these, ooh, Brazil. Maybe that's what I'll do. Zimbabwe. Maya City. Okay, well, saw Brazil first. I'm gonna do that one. Check that one out. Anyways, they have all these, kind of, it tells you, I think, a little bit about each one on the side, on the spine. Oh. This one is February 1970. I feel like a teacher. And now we will be reading the National Geographic. Volume 153, number 2. Open your books up to page 54, please. I wanted to be a teacher when I was younger, but I think that patience just kind of really left me when I got older, and then I started realizing that even sometimes being a designer for other companies and people and doing freelance and stuff, you're kind of really just at the mercy of their opinion, whether or not you think yours is good or not, and that can be a little frustrating. And I think that working a lot with people can be hard, especially adults sometimes, when they don't know how to maybe tell you exactly what they want, and then you have kids who might not have the vocabulary to tell you what they want. So my teacher days are over, especially because I was told that you don't make a lot of money and that was super important growing up. So I was like, well, that's out the door. These Brazil pictures are nice, but heavy on like city and people. I don't necessarily think I want that. Kind of wanted, like, this is the inside of a businessman's lunch or something. Kind of wanted to work more with nature. Oh, this is kind of nice. Oh, this is pretty. This is freeze-dried disaster. Let's see. Oh. Freeze-dried disaster hit when the killing frost of July 1975 ravaged 80% of Brazil's coffee plantations. Replanting continues as a girl closes the pail that gave agriculture workers their nickname Boia Frias, or cold lunches. The ruined crop coincided with sharp rises in costs of imported petroleum, causing severe economic imbalance. Though the complex trading in coffee features remains a staple of Sao Paulo commerce, $1 a pound coffee has gone the way of 5-cent cigar. I do like that. Now, let's see. I thought somebody was calling me. My bad. And, ooh. After the ruin of the coffee crop, many Brazilian farmers uprooted their withered trees and planted soybeans, shown here in combination with the rice fields in western Paraná. I'm probably pronounced that wrong. In short order, good growing conditions and favorable world markets have made Brazil the world's second leading soybean exporter. That's really pretty background. That girl looks young to be working in a field, but that's, I suppose, how it is, unfortunately. Alright, the Panama City Canal today. Still kind of not feeling this. Look at this car. Ooh, I love this ad so much. It's just bright and pretty and in your face, and I just want to be in a cornfield eating corn right now. Let's see. Crocodiles. Okay, so let's go to Maya City, because I bet you that's gonna be right away. I love this. I used to have a nose, well, I still do have a nose piercing, but I don't really wear it as much, and there's a very big reason for that. That is another story for another day. I actually had one just like this And I haven't worn this in a very, very long time. One just like this. Hidden Tribes of the Amazon. Ooh. Okay, so this is 2003. Oh, so wait, that's interesting to me actually. Going back to this and looking at the different design. So this kind of had some floral patterns around it, and then had the date up here sticking out, like the volume and the date. This one got rid of the floral pattern. It looks almost a different yellow, and then the dates over here actually doesn't say what volume this is. What the sides? No. Oh. I wonder why. Wait, now I'm curious. Oh, here you go. In the inside, volume 204, number 2. Number 2. I wonder what that means. Anyways. I just think it's kind of cool how magazines change their designs. I suppose it gives them a little bit more space. Also, look at the difference between the sizing of the title. This is huge. This is smaller. I feel like they didn't need to have it this big just because this is such a well-known book, and the yellow is super everybody, like, not well known. What is it? What is it? I was gonna say the yellow is very it's at the tip of my tongue. Just, I guess, recognizable. And then this has a little red in it. Oh, maybe because it was said. So see the Great Whales, Thursday, February 16th on PBS TV. I almost like the classic version of this much better, just the typography and how it's sitting on the page a little bit more. It just seems more educational, where this almost seems like a magazine that you would just kind of pick up, kind of like a celebrity magazine where it's like in your face. Obviously the picture's beautiful, but then I don't know why the type is like this, which is fine. I'm being so nitpicky right now. I just have opinions, but I do love it still. Woo! Whoa. Opened it to this right away. I didn't look. Maybe I did. Let's see. So Amazon, I like that text. Deep in the jungles of Brazil, Indian rights advocate Sidney Pasuolo races to save people. He hopes never to meet the uncontacted Fletcheros. Oh, I love this. Love this river. How do you think it was made to be so beautiful and curvy? Snaking deep into remote territory, stretches of the, I feel terrible, I can't pronounce any of this, Itakai River, having not yet been plundered as have more accessible parts of the Amazon, where gold and oil, rubber and timber, slaves and souls have fueled 500 years of conquest, disease, and devastation. Brazil's Indian population, once in the millions, is now roughly 350,000, including a few uncontacted tribes like the Fletcheros and the Arrow people. Not and the Arrow people, dash the Arrow people. Okay, so I'm assuming this is people kind of coming in to see the tribe, and that one guy sticking out in the center. Huh. Yeah, right, Oreo. Another very beautiful picture. Tapi was born roughly 25 years ago, about the time when his tribe, the Matis, was first contacted by outsiders. Although he has visited Brazil's urban jungles, he now embraces the traditions of his own, including tattoos and nose and ear ornaments. The Indians are very serene, says Pasulo, who hired Tepi as a hunter and tracker. They think white people talk too much. Ooh, I love this too. It's really nice. Wait, can you see this? Okay, yes. There's like a mirror behind so I can kind of see what you're seeing. And now I'm just having imposter syndrome, feeling as if I cannot put this into something beautiful or make this into something beautiful. Alright, it says, I'm not proposing we should all get naked and be Neanderthals, says Pasuelo, at left paddling down the Hutai River, and against the popular tide. But we can live a simpler life, one that might take us away from the materialism that destroys our air, water, and each other. I'd agree. Wow. This man right here looks like my birth dad. The cheeks. Not so much the hair as the cheeks, the lips, the eyes. That's really sad. Pasuelo is sure that once you make contact with the Indians, you begin the process of destroying their universe. After first contact. Once hostile to the outside world, a band of Corabo, known locally as the Herd Bashers, accepted peaceful contact in 1996. What happened to them since? Well, also, I do want to point out that, oh my gosh, that was a cute dog, that sometimes oh my gosh, sorry, where are we in this now? That was really beautiful. Okay, let me gather my thoughts before I just get on to the next really pretty. Okay, is that I sometimes have a hard time with people being in my designs as well, even though like these people's pictures were taken and they're in this magazine now, but I sometimes feel, wait, can you even see my face? Yeah, kind of. Let me try to fix this a bit more. So I'm not like, last time you could not see my face. Can you? Okay, cool. I sometimes have a hard time with people because I don't know. I mean, they're talking like this. They're talking about how these people were taking pictures of them, and these people obviously don't have clothes on. And do they care? Sometimes that runs through my brain is, do they care? And if that their pictures of their body or themselves are going to be in magazines like this for thousands, if not millions, of people to see. And then secondly, if they did, could they have done anything about it? Like, did they have the communication tools to tell somebody that they didn't want that? And if they did, like, did somebody listen, or did they just go ahead and print it? Were they compensated? It's just, those things kind of go through my head, and I do feel badly sometimes, but trying to just keep positive and thinking like they're all smiling and just kind of trying to represent them in that way. But why I got distracted earlier was because I was going through this and I was, oh my gosh, look at that, that's so sweet. Can you see that? Okay, so I was going through this and I saw this picture. Whoa! Off balance there for a second. And I just thought that was sweet. And the mountains and alpaca, really pretty. So anyways, this title is, the driest place on earth. In Chile's Atacama Desert, the dead live forever and hope never dies. Ooh, I love that. Hope never dies. Hot breath of active volcanoes rise from colloquier, a rolling field, roiling field of thermal pools, recalling the fiery forces that started the Andes heaving skyward some 50 million years ago. The range is still rising about an inch each century. Look at that sky. The horse. The desert. Police. I love that. The volcano. Living the high life. They smiled knowing I'd buy a rug. Ooh. Birds. People golfing. Okay. Did I miss something? Yeah, probably did. Probably going too fast. Excuse me. Island Resurrection. Okay, Royal City of Maya. Oh gosh, this one has lots going on in here. I feel a responsibility to handle remains respectfully. I wonder what did these eyes once see? I wonder, what did these eyes once see? Well. A land possessed. Whites once took land from blacks, now blacks have taken it back. In the uphill, Zimbabwe goes hungry. Whoa. Okay, so that was just a very small, the Royal City of the Mayans. Very small. Unless, is that kind of like a side story and then it continues? Or maybe not. Huh. Unless I maybe took it out, which is possible. But I don't remember going through these. However, this is in here, so I'm not sure. I'm sure I did see this, part of this. Okay. What I want to do with this image, I don't think I want to take this one. I think I'm going to take the larger one in here because it doesn't have text typography on it. And let me grab it. This. I would love to do something kind of floral, maybe around him. Well, I do kind of like how that's framed on here. Maybe I can make my own frame. I mean, the ear piece is really beautiful though too, with the tattoos. I just don't like that I'm gonna have to cut this and that I won't necessarily match perfectly. However, I do think this is so beautiful and I would love to use that. But I feel lots of pressure. Ooh, that could be. Okay, I'm gonna take that one too. And I think this is gonna be one that I put into my computer. I have this giant folder that Maya used to use and then gave back to me. And it has so many things in here, like penguins and baby seals. Like, when am I going to use that? Like, they're so cute and sweet. I mean, maybe one day, hopefully for something. And I'd like to maybe find a way to use maybe some of these things with this before I go to, I guess before I bring it online, because I do really want to continue getting so much better with using just like hand collages versus doing them on a computer. So I think I'm gonna take this with all of these extra pieces and maybe do something with them. Sometimes I get so lost in the details, so I'm gonna say lost in the sauce, because What I actually want to do is only use plants and things that are native to this man, but I also would love to use different textures and things from skies and mountains. There's nothing but peace. Form thoughts, patterns. Form thoughts, form patterns. Thoughts, form patterns. Oh, as you can see, I start all these projects and I love them. Follow the clues, follow the clues. I love all of these. I can't wait. One day I'm going to have this giant studio, and it's going to have a really nice window. I don't mind, well, I do mind where I am. I would love it to have like looking out the window. I'd love to either see some kind of water, whether it's the river or an ocean. I don't think I want like a pool per se to be looking at. I'd rather have it be kind of an ocean of some sort. Wait, why does my, oh, because of that. An ocean or a river, and then I would love to have plants in there, just lots of greenery hanging. Sorry for my stuffy nose, I'm kind of still getting over a sickness. But I picture having a really pretty L desk because I want like my computer, you know, kind of facing the wall, and I want to be able to kind of have this swivel chair to be able to go back and forth between the desks. So computer would be here, and then right here would be collage things, like all of these books kind of just scattered, because I feel like it would be nice to have space to just move things around and get inspired, and then kind of come over here and type away or do whatever I need to do and design, then come back over here and get inspired, and then just kind of have this nice pattern to go back and forth. I'd really love that. And I mean, I think I said a giant room, but I don't necessarily need a giant room. I think just a normal size room would be nice, but a place that I didn't have to clean up afterwards, you know, where you could just kind of leave and shut the door and go get a snack and then come back and have my scissors and X-Acto knives and glue and everything just kind of hanging out. And yeah, I think that would be cool to kind of be able to go back and forth. I don't want much in life, simple things, but I make do with the space I have right now, and I'm appreciative, so don't get that twisted. But one day I will be looking out to water, and one day I will have my L desk or some kind of setup. I even mapped it out. I have how I want the desk and all my things kind of set up, because I can see it, and I've been able to see it for a while now, so that's exciting. And anyways, like I said earlier, I must get to cleaning and making some dinner, but then I'm gonna get back to this. I'm glad that I have a starting plan and that I will kind of jump off from that and get back into what I started. But thanks for following along with me, and if you made it this far, I hope you're having a good day. And if you're not, just remember that sometimes I think to remember of all the really hard times that I've been through, because I'm thinking in those moments, like, how did I get through all of those things? And then, but I did, so then it got me to where I am now. And sometimes I think that's the best way to get through hard moments, is just to remember where you've been. But life just keeps going on. So I have so much in my brain and in my mind that I'd like love to speak about, and so that's why I'm kind of trying to carefully tiptoe on my words at the moment, but it will come out. I will be able to talk about everything one day, and I'll look back at these videos and I'll be like, how did you manage to make through that without bawling your eyes out, or just how did you even just do that? And I'll be like, cause you're strong, cause you did it, cause you knew you got this, cause you do have this. Anyways, I'm ranting. I'll see you later.